Awesome Sauce Network's coverage of Computex 2016 has been overclocked by Gigabyte, Fantex, CableMod, and G.Skill, making the contents of this video highly unstable. Click the links in the description for more info. And so here begins the vlog. Holy shiznit! Who's this guy? You look kind of familiar. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, man.
This was not planned at all. We legit just ran into Austin Evans at the airport.
Yeah.
It's amazing that we would just, find, like, our paths would join right here.
It's almost like we're going to the same place or something.
What's up, guys?
Vlogging is boring, Kyle.
You're a boring vlogger.
That's why I'm not vlogging.
This is why I'm... No, see, all I need to do is do a close-up of your face and everyone will go apeshit. This is the YouTube audience we cater to, Paul. See, this is A+ content.
I mean,
A+.
I'm not gonna say I would like, but I'll like it.
Look at the American tourists. American tourists, he think the building's so nice looking. Look at the big building. Look at it, it's tall as fuck. That's what we call the cock of Taiwan. Look at this American tourist. He think it's so beautiful. He never seen anything before in his life. He gonna waste all the storage on his memory card.
Doom. It's a Doom truck. Oh, it's an NVIDIA truck.
Yeah.
Order of 10. Just rolling around. All right, we're getting on the MRT, which, by the way, is like the cleanest subway I've ever been on. I freaking love Taiwan. I just love it. I love you guys. I love everyone. Where are we going? What?
Look, we found the modern toilet restaurant.
Oh, cool. You actually eat out of a little mini ceramic toilet at this restaurant, which is pretty cool. Your food's supposed to look like poop. We are now at the Shilin Night Market. We have stumbled across the Stinky Tofu booth. I've never had stinky tofu in my life. I've never tasted it. But I can tell you right now, I sure as hell am smelling it. It is quite stinky. This is the guy making it right now. Looks like, definitely some hard work and preparation goes into crafting the stinky tofu. There he is pouring some sewage remnants. We actually paid money for that. Your tofu cherry will be popped.
Joe's gonna get a taste.
Joe's also going to try for the first time, and I guess I will too after they're done. Well, maybe based on their reaction.
And you do it too.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Alright guys, I've taken over camera work here for Kyle. I think...
Just for a shameless plug, isn't it?
No, everyone go subscribe to my channel, Paul's Hardware.
Alright, here we go. Cheers. Cheers. To our death. It's actually not bad at all. It's salty. It just tastes like high sodium soy stuff. It's actually not bad, dude. Alright, now we'll switch cameras and Paul will try it.
No, I will not.
Because he is a brave man and because he's not a sissy.
I have been...
Cheer him on.
I normally do not succumb to peer pressure.
But, you'll do it for the web. It's for the fans.
It's all for you guys, alright?
It's for the fans. See? Look at that. What a nice guy. Here we go.
It's kind of crispy.
It's kind of crispy.
The weird thing is, I've been to the place in Taiwan.
It smells horrible, yes.
Where it's like the stinky tofu capital, and I tried it there, and I couldn't stand it. This is palatable.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any more, don't get me wrong.
And now it's time to try durian.
I'm nervous because Iris is holding it
We're trying durian for the first time. Durian is one of the most notoriously controversial fruits
Don't let it
ever.
touch your skin.
Time to put the myth to the test to see, is this really the worst fruit ever?
I think the texture is gonna kill me.
The texture might be the worst part about it. And there's a stray cat behind you. Don't mind rabies. Kitty! She's totally ready for it.
No, I can't.
I love how it's all dangling.
I tried to cut it.
I love how it's like dangling and stuff.
Little pieces just...
That is, don't do that. That makes it worse. Paul's gonna try it too. Paul is really branching out and coming out of his comfort zone.
Hey, when I travel, I like to taste the local fare to see, yes.
Okay, Anthony Bourdain.
I like, you bring... Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go.
I'm scared now.
Paul and Wifey Sauce react to durian.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Wifey Sauce doesn't look super impressed.
I'm trying to decide what it tastes like. It does taste like onion.
I kind of see what you're talking about.
It does have.
Paul doesn't like onions.
It's not my favorite.
I couldn't eat a whole lot of this.
It's
that's
weird
for
how
sure.
like kind of creamy it is.
Like a stringy avocado.
Yeah.
All right, let me try it out.
No,
How do you
bite
even
here
eat
for
this? I mean,
Just take a bite. Just a small bite. You don't need a big bite. No. Big bite. Big bite.
all right, here we go.
Eat it. Just eat it.
How's that?
It's not as bad as everyone says.
Does that taste as the same as they say?
No.
It's interesting. It's almost like it tastes like two completely different flavors at the same time.
Yeah.
And one of those flavors is really good and fruity. The other one is kind of like somewhat like an onion. It's hard to describe, but it's really kind of off-putting. I can see that. I could get behind it though. It is very creamy. Not as bad as everyone says it is.
No, it's not.
Give it a shot.
Taiwanese kitty. Yeah.
Guys, we just showed up to a party, and I think I'm about to get late. Thank you! The hell are you guys doing in my house? Get the hell out of here. Who let you in? On your way. Hey, this is a no sandals and socks residence.
I'm standing on the doormat still.
You're
I'm not actually in the house yet.
You're a bit 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I mean, how Thai would you say this restaurant is?
I don't know. We'll have to.
Would you say it's very Thai?
Little Thai.
Little Thai. What are you trying to say about me?
You're very small. Everyone knows this, Kyle.
Why are you trying to say why are you calling me Little Thai? What is that supposed to mean?
You are little.
What is that in reference to exactly?
Your height.
Oh, good. I'll take that. If I wasn't working with tech for a living, I would be comedian.
Well, I was talking about you.
Until the fucking camera.
I was talking about what Kyle would be.
Adult film star.
Be the waiter of this Thai restaurant. A child adult film star. Can you do that? Is that legal?
I have to crouch. That's kind of funny. I would be Paul and Linus's like stunt whatever. I'm not gonna say the final name.
Fluffer?
Yeah.
Fluffer. The word you're looking
No,
for?
that's not what I was looking for.
Maybe
Fluffer.
tour guide in Taiwan. Anything else that involves the camera?
He would shoot video for us.
He'd be the flunky, right? Is that the word?
So tell me something, Brandon. If it was the only job you could find.
Stop it.
All right, so right now we are in Jiaofen, which is a pretty awesome little neighborhood. And it's very popular with the tourists and also the locals. Gets a lot of traffic every day. This is one of the reasons why that is. This is an actual tea house. But if it looks a little bit familiar, it's actually because it's where Miyazaki, world famous Japanese artist and director, got his inspiration for the movie Spirited Away. So if you remember the bathhouse in that movie, that building, that bathhouse is based off of this tea house here in Jiaofen. Pretty cool. Oh, that looks delicious, whatever that is. Balls are on the menu. But let's check out the staircase. Stairmaster 3000 over here. And this town's really into lanterns. They really dig their lanterns. They're everywhere.
Basically, every night he has some visions of some kind of ghost or just, some weird vision. And then when he wakes up, he basically just makes the mask like straight up.
So he makes a mask out of based off the ghost he saw in his dream.
Every night.
Every night.
Every night.
And what we have here is a collection of some very interesting ghost interpretations based off of one man's dreams. He made all of these. This is room number 1. We still have all of these. Clearly this man has some deep psychic issues that I think he needs to see a therapist. This is really creepy. How does he just stay in here with all these faces? Kitty! So we're at Elephant Mountain Park, or whatever the hell this place is called. And there's this like giant strip of stones that are just embedded into the ground here. You're supposed to take your shoes off and walk around. It's supposed to feel relaxing. I don't think it's relaxing at all. Dimitri seems to be having no problem.
problem at all. This is why I came to Taipei.
I'm struggling right now.
You kind of have to like move around so you don't standing too much in one spot.
I know, but every time I move, it hurts too. Ow, ow, ow. Amber's like, this is my jam. Most comfortable I've felt in years. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 3. 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 Overwatch. Division. Asian game. Asian game. Asian game. Division.
Meanwhile in Taipei. It's karaoke time.
That was nothing.
Hey, Matt. Who's managing all this karaoke shenanigans? Oh, it's Paul.
I used to be a DJ.
Yes, of course you did.
What are you playing next?
You're the karaoke master. I'm getting dizzy. Why are we doing this? Think about it every night and day. Spread your wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see you running through that open door. I believe I can fly.
Dove sono tutti? Danforth, accendi la torcia elettrica. Era il 20 ottobre del 1930 e la spedizione della Miskatonic University era partita da Arkham con l'obiettivo di studiare la geologia del continente antartico. Mi chiamo William Dyer, il geologo a capo della spedizione. Avevamo molte cose da scoprire in quel posto remoto. Ma il professor Lake aveva avuto un'intuizione. La spedizione doveva cambiare rotta, verso un posto che secondo lui avrebbe potuto dare scoperte sensazionali. Io non ero d'accordo, ma alla fine decisi comunque di dividere i gruppi. Lake partì con alcuni dei nostri uomini. Rimanemmo in contatto, tenendoci aggiornati sulle nuove scoperte. Ad Arkham tutti i giornali parlavano della spedizione e noi stessi lasciavamo informazioni su ogni operazione, ma quando iniziamo ad avere a che fare con certe cose, la nostra censura fu totale. Fu una grande emozione quando ricevemmo i primi rapporti su ciò che Lake e i suoi uomini avevano scoperto in quelle regioni sconosciute. Gli uomini di Lake avevano scoperto 14 fossili di esseri appartenenti a una categoria vivente sconosciuta. Gli esemplari furono portati al campo e Lake si diede molto da fare per studiarli. Dissezionò uno degli esemplari più danneggiati e si stupì di come quell'essere stesse velocemente riprendendo consistenza grazie al calore della teula. In passato, Lake, come me e Danforth, aveva studiato il terribile Necronomicon e aveva letto delle fantastiche creature che, venute dalle stelle in tempi primevi, avevano creato per i loro interessi la vita sulla Terra. Così, aiutandosi con la fantasia e il folklore, battezzò quegli esseri con il nome di esseri antichi, proprio come menzionava il tenebroso Necronomicon. Ma i cani odiavano quegli esseri e un particolare senso di inquietudine si stava insinuando tra gli uomini di Lake.
Ehi, sta buono, quelle cose sono morte.
Gli ultimi messaggi di Lake parlavano di una bufera che stava nascendo e dei cani che continuavano ad abbaiare come matti. Furono le ultime cose che riuscimmo a sapere. Quella notte perdemmo ogni contatto e le nostre preoccupazioni si fecero insopportabili. E ora siamo qui per cercare di scoprire cosa è potuto succedere ai nostri colleghi e amici. Povero Lake. Chi è stato a combinare tale orrore?
Professor Darwin, qui sono tutti morti, non ci sono sopravvissuti. Cosa dobbiamo fare a questo punto?
Non sappiamo ancora cosa diavolo è successo qui. Tutto ciò è assurdo. Andiamo fuori. Amici miei, quello che è successo fra queste gelide lande è orrendo e pauroso. Il povero professor Lake e i suoi compagni sono stati assassinati. Il responsabile di questo terribile atto è per noi sconosciuto e non possiamo fare altro che procedere con cautela e fare di tutto per scoprirlo. Queste montagne sono assolutamente stupefacenti. Il povero Lake ha fatto delle incredibili scoperte in questo posto. Sono del parere che sia meglio fare un'ultima spedizione, oltre quelle montagne, prima di tornare indietro e concludere questa terribile avventura. Danforth? Ho bisogno del tuo aiuto come pilota. Te la senti di venire?
Sì, certo.
Bene, allora vai all'aereo e prepara tutto. È meglio partire subito.
Dai, Eri, cerco di atterrare su quella piattaforma.
Fu così che decidemmo di esplorare a fondo quella sconosciuta città d'incubo. Oh mio Dio, sono venuti dallo spazio. Quando la Terra era giovane e deserta, gli esseri antichi vennero da mondi sconosciuti per colonizzarla. Usando la loro superiore tecnologia, crearono le prime cellule viventi e permisero loro di evolversi. Crearono delle masse protoplasmatiche in grado di modellare i loro tessuti in ogni tipo di organo sotto l'influenza ipnotica dei loro padroni. Essi servirono di questi schiavi ideali per costruire le loro enormi città. Quelle masse mucillaginose dovevano essere senza dubbio i terribili Shoggoth, accennati appena dal folle arabo Abdul al-Azred nel suo spaventoso Necronomicon. Gli esseri antichi si riproducevano per via asessuata tramite spore. Erano una civiltà di scienziati e la loro società era regolata da un socialismo completo. E fu così che gli esseri antichi diventarono i padroni del nostro pianeta. Ma la loro posizione di dominatori non durò molto. Un'altra razza, una razza di creature extradimensionali dalla forma di piovra e probabilmente corrispondente alla mitologica progenie preumana di Cthulhu, cominciò a filtrare dall'infinità cosmica. Immortali, inconcepibilmente violenti per il solo desiderio di uccidere e distruggere, la stirpe di Cthulhu costruì una ciclopica città di pietra e si preparò a un futuro di violenta estasi sanguinaria. Quando gli antichi capirono che la razza di Cthulhu non poteva essere confrontata convenzionalmente, decisero di ricorrere a un estremo rimedio. Gli antichi conoscevano e veneravano gli altri dei, i blasfemi esseri che si contorcono ogni attimo nelle dimensioni a noi irraggiungibili e parallele, e nonostante li temessero, ricorsero al loro potere per fermare la furia irrefrenabile di Cthulhu. La razza di Cthulhu fu così imprigionata negli oceani, fino al momento in cui le stelle torneranno nella giusta posizione. Dopo la sconfitta di Cthulhu, gli antichi ritrovarono un momento di pace, ma non durò a lungo. Gli Shoggoth, che si erano dimostrati fedeli servi, iniziarono a mostrare intelligenza. In poco tempo si scatenò una spaventosa ribellione che colpì alla sprovvista il popolo degli antichi. Furono necessarie potenti armi atomiche per soggiogare di nuovo gli Shoggoth ribelli. Ma non fu neanche questo l'evento che mise fine alla grande civiltà degli antichi. Una grande glaciazione era all'orizzonte e gli antichi, dopo tutto esseri immateriali, non poterono resistere alla più grande glaciazione mai verificata sul nostro pianeta. E fu così che la grande civiltà degli antichi incontrò la sua fine. Incredibile.
Dai, cos'è stato?
Non lo so. Andiamo a vedere.
No, no, no! Non è possibile. Non posso crederci.
Dopotutto, si erano comportati da uomini, ibernati per milioni di anni, risvegliati in un mondo totalmente diverso da come lo ricordavano, accolti da strane creature mai viste prima, trasformati in stupefacenti oggetti di studio. I pochi superstiti si difesero come meglio potevano. Fecero ritorno alla loro vecchia città in cerca dei loro fratelli e, come noi, scoprirono la tragica fine della loro razza. Scoprirono di essere gli ultimi. Ma cos'è stato allora che ha posto fine anche alla loro vita? C'è ancora qualcosa di vivo in questa città di incubo. Danforth, scappiamo! E fu quello l'ultimo terribile evento che vivemmo tra quelle montagne della follia. Chiaramente il mondo non era pronto per quelle rivelazioni. Non dicemmo nulla su quanto accadde in quei giorni. Riuscì a superare gran parte dello shock in poco tempo. Lo stesso non è stato per il povero Danforth. Adesso lo tengono al manicomio di Arkham e chissà per quanto tempo ci rimarrà. Mi rendo conto ora di tante cose che avevo sempre ignorato. I giornali parlano di tante cose, di uno strano meteorite caduto nella periferia di Arkham. E di bizzarri avvistamenti nelle foreste del Vermont. Per non parlare poi della strana malattia che colpisce gli abitanti della vecchia Innsmouth. E c'è un uomo giù in strada che professa orrendi cataclismi. Viviamo in un universo di caos e non c'è posto per l'umanità, come non c'è stato posto per gli esseri antichi. Sento che sta per accadere qualcosa. Non ho niente da perdere. Starò a vedere.
Le stelle sono nella giusta posizione. Le bestie torneranno dagli abissi. I giorni degli uomini sono giunti al termine.
Welcome to monthly news number 15. 15 already, wow. So this month I released Story Hopper Season 2. A lot of new videos. If you haven't checked them, make sure you do. My personal favorite is the Dark Side of Data and the Fuel of Electric Cars. And there's one more to come, which Precious Plasticers will probably like. And these Story Hoppers videos were a bit different than usual. Wait, let me show you. This is flawed. They don't make any money from you consumer data. That theory is absolutely false. Haha, so wrong. That's the problem with design education. No sense of complexity at all, no logic. Your ignorance and pretentiousness astonish me. You should have stayed with your plastic stuff. You're a dreamer and a little bit naive too. These recent topics have been really weird and doesn't seem right to me. Why do you make these weird, surprisingly informed videos lately? I love the first season of Story Hopper, but this new season has some really bad points. Alright, I would say the most hated video is my perspective on profit. It's just my perspective, but sure. And it's true, these ones are different. Usually Story Hopper videos are easier and difficult to disagree with. I mean, it's nice if a guy goes to a landfill and shows to other people, or if he picks up beach plastic. However, they also just address a problem on the surface. They don't really go to the root of it. I think Adriaan sums it up pretty good. I really like the post-capitalistic Dave Hackens version 4. That's nice. Still looking to see if awards keep coming in now that we're getting to the root causes of these shitstorms. I think that's a valid point. This stuff is just less popular. People don't like having resistance. However, I think it's crucial to do this, and let me tell you why. See, I think we need to understand our world better where we live in, the infrastructure around us. And this is a completely different reality depending on where you live. I mean, it's completely different in Kenya and Thailand, South America or in the US. And I come from the Netherlands, a very well-developed country. And this makes me part of a small group of privileged people in the world. And looking at my YouTube stats, you most likely come from Australia, US or Europe, a developed country as well. And I truly believe all humans are good from within. They all do their own best with the energy and knowledge they have to be a decent person. Whether it's saving energy, trying to reduce the amount of plastic they use, or not throwing away food. Stuff like that. And sometimes you do harm without really knowing it, just because you're part of a very wasteful system. I'm just looking at myself, the concrete building I live in, or the electricity I need to power up the lights. Maybe not my own, but even outside on the streets. Or the globally shipped products I can buy, like a simple banana. And more often I don't even realize all of this stuff. It's normal, but it's not. It's actually a luxury. But just because I'm part of this system with all this luxury, it also means I leave a huge footprint. And the developed world is actually just a small group of people in the world. But the amount of damage they create is pretty big. Now, we don't choose in which system we start our lives, but we do choose in the one we end up. And I think it's time to fix these faulty systems. Now, these videos are all about discussing it, exposing these problems, talk about it and see if we can think of a better solution. But another crucial part is also to actually try it out, prototype that world, figuring out that system and test it. And that is what we're going to do next month. But that's for later. Now, so making all these videos takes an incredible amount of time. Not these monthly news updates, but the Story Hopper ones, because they're 100% made by me. I need to do the research, dive into the topic, go on spot, film it on my own, in the middle of the desert, edit, animate, camera work, rebuild my entire workspace to record a shot. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I like it. However, there's one last final step which I absolutely don't like. I don't have the energy to do it, and I don't know. But it's so crucial. And it's making sure the video is actually being seen. The only thing I do is upload it on YouTube and show it to my own little bubble. It's so much more powerful when it goes beyond, when people that are into cars actually see the Fuel of Electric Cars video, or people that consume a lot of data show them the Dark Side of Data video. Which means going onto these websites and niche communities on the internet to, I don't know, ask them to write a post about it or post a topic in the forums. And again, this is something I absolutely don't like to do. So if you ever wanted to help out with this project, please do that stat. Don't do it for this monthly news updates, those are crappy. These ones are just for you, but do it for the Story Hopper videos. Those are the ones that need to be shared and inform other people. Okay, that's enough, now some other news. So this month I was featured in the Vogue Man, which is kind of weird knowing that I always have dirty clothes with holes in it. Well, sure, cool. But that picture itself was actually one of my best liked pictures ever on Instagram. I mean, you make all these videos, but that picture is the one that has all these likes and shares. Come on, guys. Maybe I should just focus on modeling or something. And Ben from New Zealand, also known as NZ Chicken, has rebuilt our Precious Plastic map and it now runs completely open source on OpenStreetMaps. And remember that shopping window we did a few months back at the Bijenkorf in Amsterdam, where we put this shopping window full of plastic trash to make a statement that plastic is valuable. Alright, so keep that in mind. So every year in April, this month, there is this big design fair in Milan in Italy. And this is top-notch, where the best of the worlds go. It's all about new ideas, originality and authenticity. I have this famous lady that runs a big gallery there, Rosanna, who made a shopping window full of plastic trash with some text written on it. Now that looks similar. No worry, Rosanna, we're all open source, do as you want. And finally, here's a nice clip of Mattia going to Morocco to help out the guys there to extrude plastic beams.
Hello community, so today I'm here in Morocco with the guys from Koen, and we've been here for the past 10-14 days to work together to try and help them improve their processes and make beams more efficiently so that they can really set up a small production here in Casablanca, Morocco. And let me show you what we've done for the past couple of weeks. So one of the main things that we've been focusing on during these 2 weeks has been to really try and clean up this workspace so that they can work more efficiently. We made a nice display for all the beams that they've been making in the last few days, and a tool area, a mold making area, as well as all the plastic where they chop the plastic and sorting by color and by type, as well as all the space for the machine. So here is a compression machine, nicely labeled. The extrusion machine, which is not ours, but it works on the same concept, and they use it for making beams. So on top of making the workspace more efficient and properly set up, we've also been really focusing on making beams. And I will let Mohammed explain what we've been working on for the past couple of weeks.
So we start to working with beams. We do many experiments. So we get different texture, different color, different shape, and we start to make some products.
So as you can see here, we've been trying to put together a little bench as a showcase of the possibilities, of the huge possibilities of working with beams, 100% recycled beams. This all comes from waste that is collected in the area, and we are very happy with the end results.